As Very Dark Man drove through a small town, he decided to stop at a roadside buka for some food. As he stepped out of his black SUV, a gang of local street boys, the notorious Iron Vultures, saw him and thought to themselves that this stranger did not belong here. They decided to start trouble, not knowing that they were about to meet a man whose fists and courage would teach them a lesson they would never forget. The buka's yard was filled with motorcycles, the smell of palm wine and the rough laughter of the gang. Their leader, Bala Scorpion, sat in the center, a big man with a booming voice, surrounded by his boys, including a wiry man with a scar called Snake. They joked, drank, and tried to look dangerous, pointing at anyone who walked by. Very Dark Man walked into the buka quietly, ordered pounded yam and egusi soup, and sat by the window watching the street. He was calm, not looking for trouble, but the Iron Vultures could not let him be. Bala nodded to Snake. "Go tell this stranger to move his car, or we go help him." The buka fell a little quieter and the air thickened. Something was about to happen.
Snake walked in slowly, leaning on Very Dark Man's table. "Oga, nice cow," he said, "but you better move am before he spoil." "I came to eat," Very Dark Man replied calmly. "Go back outside." Snake stepped back, surprised at how calm the man was. He returned to his crew, unsure now. Bala Scorpion's pride burned hotter. "This man they form strong because him tall," he shouted. "No wahala, we go show am who they run this street." When Very Dark Man finished eating, he stood and walked out. The gang spread out, blocking him. Bala stepped forward, chain in hand. "You think say you fit come here and no greet anybody?" he said. "I don't want any problem," Very Dark Man said. "Let me go." The Iron Vultures laughed, picking up sticks and chains. They rushed him at once, but Very Dark Man was faster. His movements were like water, every punch heavy, every step precise. Within seconds, 3 of the gang were on the ground, groaning. Bala, furious, pulled a small knife. "You think say you feel strong past everybody?" he shouted. "Put that away before you regret it," Very Dark Man said. Bala lunged, but Very Dark Man twisted his arm, the knife clattering to the ground. Bala went down, pinned by the man whose name was already whispered in fear across the streets. People watched from the buka windows, clapping and cheering. A police pickup arrived, and Inspector Danladi stepped out, surveying the scene. "What happened here?" he asked. "They wanted fights," Very Dark Man said. "I told them to walk away." The inspector nodded. "It looks like they learned their lesson." The officers rounded up the beating gang and took them away, their pride gone and their faces swollen. The town breathed a sigh of relief. Word spread quickly. The man who humbled the Iron Vultures had passed through, and no gang would dare trouble the buka again. As Very Dark Man climbed back into his SUV and drove away, people whispered among themselves, "When pride walks too loud, wisdom will quiet it with one strong hand."